Hello my friends, this is David Laroche, the French speaker. In this video I would like to give you the 5 reasons why you are maybe procrastinating. The first one is you don't do something you love. Procrastinating is when you want to do something and you say maybe later. Maybe you say later, why? It's because maybe you don't love that. And sometimes we are beating ourselves just because we don't do things. But if we take time, we say, I hate to do that, I don't like it, it's not for me. I am not motivated for everything. I'm motivated for what I'm doing. I love to do videos, I love to inspire people, I love to speak, I love to travel, I love to do coaching with people. I'm a human behavior specialist. I'm amazed by the brain. I love to study the brain, how life functions. How life is working. It's my specialty. I love that, and I'm not procrastinating for that. So maybe you are procrastinating just because you have to stop it and just say it's not for me, delegate it, destroy it, stop to do that. Okay? First of all, and the main reason that you are not doing these things, it's not because it's not for you. Second reason, maybe it's not clear. You are procrastinating because you don't know exactly what you have to do, and you are struggling because you don't have a clear picture of yourself doing it. So, for example, you say, I will create my company, but it's not clear for you how you have to do that, and because it's not clear, you are procrastinating because we need the right proportion between order and disorder, certitude and certainty and uncertainty. We need the right proportion. So if it's totally blur, totally uncertain, we will not do that because we don't know how to tackle it. Okay? So the key here, if it's not clear, is to say, what is the first step to do that? What can I do now to go toward this dream? And you focus on the first step, and you will do that. It's a baby step process, and it's amazingly powerful. Third reason people are procrastinating, they don't see what they lose if they don't do it. And it's easy. Sometimes we don't do some things, but we don't feel and see that if we don't do that, the loss will be higher than doing that. For example, you have to pay something and you are procrastinating, and at the end you have to pay 20% more. The more we see that, the more we feel the consequence of what we do or not do, the more it's easier to take the decision. I'm not saying that you will do that, but you will have more awareness about the consequences of doing or not doing these things. So if you are procrastinating, take a list of the most drawbacks you will feel and have if you don't do these things. And if you are willing and accept to have the drawbacks, it's maybe because you don't have to do that. Okay? Sometimes we say, okay, I procrastinate on that, but it's conscious, it's a decision, and I know that it will have consequences, but it's okay. And you are not procrastinating, you are just making choice. So make a choice. For a reason it's you are procrastinating, it's maybe because you are not fulfilling your values. Each time we are doing something that it's not fulfilling our values, our main values, we don't want to do that. Values are the things who are important for us. So the key is doing things that fulfill their value, or find links between what you want to do and your values. So for example, I didn't want to do sports because it was not my first value, but I linked sport with performance. I linked sport with being more inspiring. I linked sport with happiness. I linked sport with my health, and health with the fact that I will be able to create more in my life because I will have more energy and maybe live longer. So I created the link between what I want to do and what I love to do. And because I have a link in my brain now, it's easier to do sport every day. For example, I am in Houston, so it's my home, and I did every day swimming pool and a little bit of workout. It's not a lot. I'm doing just 30 minutes, but it's great. And 2 years ago I was doing nothing about that. So the fact I find it linked, I started to do that, and it's easy for me to do that, and I want to do that in the morning no matter what, because I know that it's a key for my business, it's a key for my energy, it's a key for my couple, it's a key for my fulfillment. So I do that, but I took the time to find link. And maybe the last reason you are procrastinating is because you don't decide to do that. Sometimes we just have to decide. Sometimes you just have to say, okay, it's a time for me to do that, and no matter what, I will do that. So maybe you have to take a decision. And I don't know what you have to decide, but I know that you have to decide something today. Maybe you have to decide to stop something. Maybe you have to decide to find link between two projects. Maybe you have to decide to do these things. Maybe you have to decide to fulfill what is important no matter what, to not live the life of others and not subordinate to people or a company. I don't know. Just follow who you are, follow why you are here, because I believe that when we follow who we are and when we follow why you are here, why we are here, we have the opportunities, the ideas, the fulfillment, and everything starts to be good. And when I say good, I don't mean without pain, because I believe that our journey is to have pain and pleasure, and it's perfectly balanced. No matter what, it's perfectly balanced. Pain and pleasure. Okay? So tomorrow we will see the main mistakes people do to destroy their self-esteem, and you will discover how you can do if you want to destroy your self-esteem, or maybe what you can do to grow your self-esteem. Before of that, click on the like button, click on the share button, and tell me below the video what do you want to know in the next videos, and we are able to grow together. Okay? We will do 100 videos, so it's very important to take the commitment to follow them, to watch it, because at the end I will do something else. So watch all the theory of videos, you have an amazing content in each videos, and we are able to grow together. Thank you, see you soon, be bold, take action.